Alright, here we are in a beautiful Prescott, Arizona morning. Look at the beautiful blue sky, but what's even better to look at is this beautiful, very much a driver, excellent car you could drive anywhere. 1948 Buick Roadmaster 8 Dynaflow automatic transmission. Just big and long and beautiful with a straight 8 in it. And we're going to walk around and let you take a look at it. If you're looking for a great cruiser, my goodness, can't be many of these big old girls around. Travel down the road with the greatest of ease. Excellent looking car from a very short distance. You'll be able to pick it for a few things here and there. I'm going to go over a couple of those items here. There's no way I'm going to cover everything on the car, but we like to give you a good feel of what a car's like. You're looking at a video of the same car I'm looking at right now, and this car's shiny, the body's straight, the paint is slightly older, probably 10 plus years, and there's a few areas of flaws, but you got to give this car 100% for its character. Just for grins, I counted the teeth in the front of this car before I started this video. When I inspected it, it's got 21 teeth in there. How's that? Nice driving lights. All the trim on this car's got light age and patina, but it's very, very, very nice. You're going to find miscellaneous little chips here and there, and rocks or small stone chips on the nose from use. Mechanically, the owners went over everything on the car. We'll cover the engine compartment and every area of the car, so you want to hang on to the end of the video here. Yeah, the bright work and the stainless, I couldn't even imagine trying to find some of these pieces of trim if you needed them. Art Deco mascot. Like I said, you'll find a couple small areas. Don't know if you can see it. There's a slight little lift in the paint right there. The hood opens from either side. You'll catch us doing that on the engine compartment video. These lift open, and then the hood lifts up from this side. But overall, just a rock solid beauty. See this going down the road, you'll get a lot of thumbs up with this girl. Big heavy doors. BF Goodrich radials on it. White walls. I love doing cars like this because you know what? They're just only original once. It's not modified. Drives like General Motors intended it, or Buick. Kind of give you an idea of the straightness of the side of the car. I rolled down the windows myself. They rolled down just fine myself. Again, in the morning you catch me stuttering. A little bit of the chip there from somebody not knowing how to lower the hood. It's a great looking car. It's not perfect, it's not new, but it's cool. A little bit of a sore wrist there, that's why that thing's on my wrist. Too much time in front of the computer tapping keyboards. I'd rather be out in the field like this. Look at the dash and the interior in this car. It's a wonderful, it's not stock, but it's a wonderful combination of two-tone black and white. Very clean looking black carpet. Very fresh. Tidy. Look at the headliner on it. It has a white headliner. A glorious trim on the dash. Look at that clock. It says Buick. Full. I guess that's where you wind the clock. I'm not sure. Somebody else can tell me about that. The door gaps are nice on it. Roadmaster on the skirts. They made them in specials, and they made them in Roadmasters too. There are less Roadmasters from what I know. Look at the side marker here. Step back and let you take a good look at how long that girl is. You call it a fastback, you call it a slant back. I just call it cool. A lot of things have been copied over the years and put in different kinds of street rods. These taillights have been used in street rods. This car has reverse lights. The trunk is beautiful on the car. Again, you could pick it for a few flaws here and there. I am not going to pick this car for everything. It has a nice presentation just the way it is. You can see the reflections of me in the gate there. Peace. I'm going to open up the trunk here, give you a look at it. He has it all nice and tidy with a spare. It's very clean, just like the interior of the car. There's a spare in here. Just lift that up and let it roll back down. Boom. Latch it just like that. Hope the sun's not bothering you too much. Beautiful day here in Prescott. Get up early in the morning and drive from Lake Havasu. Every car on spudsgarage.com is inspected in person by me. There are no exceptions. Again, a couple little lift areas along here, but you really can't see it. I mean, if you're 3 feet away, you aren't seeing it. So the paint is very shiny, very straight body. Miscellaneous flaws here and there. Touch-ups. Little ding there that's been touched up. Bottom of the door. Very special car though, a lot of trim on this car. I would venture to say a lot of the trim on the car is original, very well preserved, maybe polished at some time in its life. Obviously you can't buy reproductions of this stuff, so jam to jam we try and give you a good look. The door's shut nice. Try and keep jerky camera moves out of the way, but it's hard sometimes. Show you the back seat. Some paint lift in the door jamb there, you can see it. Back seat, I mean, my goodness. You could fit some tall people back there. There's plenty of room. Or do other things. Huge. The front seat does have seat belts, but this is just a nice vinyl with vertical pleats in the center, black vertical pleats. Kind of step back a little bit here. We're definitely going to have more. We're going to take the car for a drive here shortly. Fred and I will go for a drive. The carpet's nice. Bear with me as I get my big body in here. Plenty of room to get in. The odometer reads 5,019 at the time of inspection. Wow. Look at this steering wheel. Just majestic. This car is probably what I'd be just to call this car. Well, by now we're thinking you get the idea. We will get in and fire it up here in just a minute, but in the meantime, get in. Let's take a look at the engine compartment here. A Buick valve in head, Fireball Dynaflash 8. I know I said that on the other side, so might as well say it on this side. A lot of fun. These cars are just cool. This is just a great little Jenny driver. Mechanically sound. The owners went over a lot of things on it. VIN's 1499668. Models of 76S. Style 484707. Kind of going to do a little cruise around the engine compartment here, but it's very nicely detailed. It has been rebuilt and overhauled, and it runs like a Swiss watch. Carburetor's been gone through. The engine's up to snuff. Runs and drives good with a Hydromatic. The number on the block is 52118797, I believe. What a cute engine compartment.
Thank you.
Very heavy car. This thing goes down the road with the greatest of ease. If you want, why don't you fire it up for me? Fred? Let this girl run. We're doing a little video right now. Go ahead. Look at that. Very neat. Just as smooth as can be. Alright, we're thinking you get the idea. What a cutie. Hang on to the rest of the video here. We definitely have more for you. SpudsGarage.com, Spuds Garage YouTube, and Spuds Garage. Take a look underneath the engine compartment here on the driver's side. The hoods on these are kind of neat. They have a release at the top, and the hood lifts either direction. This rod in the center holds it up. The other side of the engine compartment, I don't know if we'll place that first or second here in the video, but we'll have the VIN number and the data tag on the car. It has had an in-frame mechanical overhaul, including stainless steel valves for use of unleaded fuel. All new rings and bearings and things like that. Looks like the carburetor's been went over. Fireball Dynaflash 8. Alright, we're done with about this side of the engine compartment. We'll take you over to the other side. Just a great little driver. Alright, I'm behind the wheel now. We're going to fire it up. We got to turn the key to the on position. Right there. And then you advance the gas pedal till you reach the point that it starts. First of all, make sure it's in park. Just starts just like that. Beautiful. You can barely even hear this old girl run. Amp gauge shows a charge. It's working. Temp gauge work on it, Fred?
Yeah, everything.
Everything works. Okay. Fuel gauge works. Oil pressure is reading about 40 pounds of pressure. Does the old radio work?
Yeah.
Well, let's turn that girl on. We're going to take it down the road for you just a minute here. Short drive. Look at that. Look at that. Take you back in time. All right. That's good.
Clock works.
Clock works. What is this? I was mentioning it when we were going over the video. Is that where how much it's wound?
Fast or slow. FS, and you do it.
Okay.
Open a glove compartment here.
And you adjust the speed of the clock if it's running fast or slow. Okay. Good. This would be a fun part of the video. Of course, put your foot on the brake, neutral, drive.
If you want to head to the left.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
And then turn right the first right. And go right up there and turn around. It's hard to steer this thing one-handed.
Yeah, well, I'm used to doing that. Yeah, not the first rodeo. Just keep rolling. It's a big old car. She's heavy. Makes for a nice ride.
Put on new brakes.
There you go. We're just going to take it around the block here to show you that it drives. We're not going to do any speed races or anything like that. It wafts along with the greatest of ease. Well, we're thinking you get the idea. You want me to drive it, not crash it, because I'm doing a camera at the same time, but we'll go around the block here a little bit more. Suspension feels good. It's running flawlessly. Anyway, we'll give you a little tour of Prescott, Arizona here. Have a great day. Watch the rest of the video and make sure you go to spudsgarage.com. We have some books and manuals that go with the car. We'll make this part of the video. Here's a Classic Buick's Inc. book that covers a lot of the things on the car. It's got contacts, accessories, all kinds of stuff in here. A nice little book that's included with the car. Kind of just thumb through a couple things. It goes through data tag information, so on and so forth, where to look for the VIN. It's definitely a very nice piece that you would want to have. Kind of helps you. Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? I think you would. Goes into the models and series and so on and so forth. There is an original owner's manual that's in the glove box of the car that we've taken out here, that is included with the car. It has a little plastic bag that it goes in. There's a master parts, chassis parts book right here that's included with the vehicle. Everything about it, all the trim pieces, if you needed part numbers, so on and so forth. This is all included with the car. And of course, standard catalog of Buick is also included with the car, 1903 to 2004. Just thought we'd share those with you. Thanks for watching the video once again. Spudsgarage.com, Spuds Garage YouTube. We're going to take a look underside here. Okay. Factory suspension, not modified. He's made sure the car's mechanically sound and safe to drive. We've already taken it for a test drive at this point. Kind of give you an idea of the floor pans. You will find still photos of these at spudsgarage.com, which should give you a good idea. It has Silvertown BF Goodrich wide white radials on it. They're P235 75 R15s. See, the pan's been off it. It has had the in-frame overhaul. Floor pans are solid. Rockers. It is driver quality. You want to drive them, don't you? A car like this you want to drive. There you go. Sometimes I'm bending over doing these, so if you hear me breathe a little bit sometimes, I'm right over the camera. He has added an electric fuel pump for the altitude and also to fill the carburetor after the car sat for a while. Again, we will have more information at spudsgarage.com. And still photos. What a big old girl. This is a land yacht. Betty Boop would look cool driving this girl. Alright, well, we're hoping you had fun watching our video. Trying to bring it to you nice and relaxed. It is a cool car. No excuses.